Hello, hello, hello. We are playing The Silent today. I'm so excited to hop into this. I don't believe there have been any changes to these two base classes. Oh, we got Meow now. I've remade you. Go up. New leaf. Transform one card. Stone humidifier. Whenever you rest at a rest site, raise your max HP by 5. Whoa. Large capsule. Obtain 2 random relics. Add an additional strike and defend to your deck. This character probably suffers the most from wanting to get rid of the base strike and defense. So I would say probably not large capsule. Stone humidifier sounds awesome, if I'm being honest. That sounds really, really cool. I mean, it's strange because you don't ever want to be resting. You always want to be like, oh god, I don't know. Maybe let's just take New Leaf. Same huge deck. Okay. Piercing Whale. Great. Where do we want to go? If I can see another one of those birds, like a different bird, I think that'd be really cool. I might just take all these question marks just to see all the new stuff. Okay. We know the deal with the Shrinker Beetle. Makes us small, makes our attacks do nothing. Oh yeah, that does not feel good. Having the button all the way over here feels very bad. Is there a way that I can, like, I don't know. It's not a good feeling. Predator. Same as before. Deal 15. Next turn, draw 2. Cloak and Dagger. Gain 6, add a Shiv. Ooh, Tactician. It uses the new if discarded from your hand mechanic with Sly. Okay. That's interesting. Tactician is now a playable card that costs 3, but you gain energy if you discard it. And you gain energy, obviously, normally as well. I kind of want to play around with that. So, yeah, we don't have to do it here, but we can. I like that it highlights it. That's pretty nice. I guess I should not have hit that first. That was bad. That was bad. I don't know why I used the free attack on him. Piercing Whale seems like a pretty good option here. It's 4 damage, so we'll do this there. If you've played the game so far, I'm assuming, like, people who are playing on their own are probably going to be playing so much more of the game than I am, because I don't want to miss any part of it, but I also want to take time. Ooh, prepared. This is new, right? No, it's not new. It's just a really new art. It's draw 1, discard 1. Sly Flick Flack. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Yes. Give me it. Tactician, Survivor. So, this is snare. Yeah, that needs to be right there in the middle. Wow. I've heard people talking about it. I didn't expect it to feel so bad, but when we're talking about discarding cards, like, you have to make that decision over and over again. Okay. Pretty standard run so far. Nothing really interesting going on. Distilled Chaos, we see this new little seed. I feel like we're gonna have to meet this seed at some point. Acrobatics would be a great addition. Dash is amazing as always, and untouchable. So this would acrobatics I think is the best choice, but I want to get all of the cards that have Sly, and then we'll find more discard outlets. Ooh, okay, wood carvings. You open up a dusty box to find a set of 3 elaborate wood carvings: a bird, snake, and a Taurus? A nearby pedestal has indentations which match the bottom of the carvings. Which carving will you place on the pedestal? Bird, choose 1 starter card to transform into Peck. Whoa, strength builds would love that. Snake, enchant 1 card with Slither. You draw this card, randomize its cost from 0 to 3. Or Taurus, choose 1 starter card to transform into Tauric Toughness. Gain 5 block at the start of the next 2 turns. Whoa. I think this is more useful to us, is it not? And because we have Survivor and Neutralize, and we got rid of a Strike before, get rid of a Defend now, it's just like a much better Defend. Kind of a much better Defend. Okay, we've got Tactician, Untouchable, and Flick Flack. They're dealing 7. I definitely will use Flick Flack here. This does it in 1, but we don't get any more damage out. This guy's going to apply a problem to us. I could take this out with 2 strikes, but I don't really want to do that. I think my best option right now is to go for this. Then we can... If we neutralize him, he does 0 damage. Yeah. We got 14 coming in. Okay. Another Flick Flack. Strike there. And defending feels less useful, so I can just get rid of that guy right now. Okay. I like these new fights with 3 specific people. They're very fun. Oh boy, okay, we do need a little bit of toughness now. Tauric Toughness. We need a little bit of power. I was reading Tauric Toughness as I said that. Anticipate, gain 3 dex this turn. That's a lot of dex for 1 turn. I mean, just for a turn for 0, that's pretty great. Leg Sweep and Skewer. Skewer is damage. It is damage, but it's not really what I want. If I took anything here, it'd be Leg Sweep. I think I'm gonna skip though. We could try to improve one of those cards. I want to see, what does Tauric Toughness upgrade into? 7? Okay, it's not all that amazing. Doesn't this go to 8? It goes from 5 to 7. I feel like that should be 8. It feels like you're playing half a defend to play 3 defends over 3 turns. At least in my opinion. Ooh, this is new too. Morphic Grove. You enter a grove of crystalline trees. They begin to quiver excitedly. A chorus of hellos and welcomes bombard you as a group of Morphics burst forth from the trees. One of the Morphics is fidgeting in the corner, clearly not as sociable as the others. Approach the group or the loner. Group 100 gold, transform 2 cards, or gain 5 max HP. Are we? We're right about to go into a shop, so I think we'll take this. Oh, I forgot to read that. My bad. Oh, room full of cheese. This room is full of cheese. You look around to see if there are any traps, and above you is more cheese. The candles in this room appear to be made of cheese. The furniture is also cheese. Suddenly, the door behind you slams shut. It is made of cheese. Gorge. Choose 2 of 8 random common cards to add to your deck, or search. Lose 14 HP. Obtain the chosen cheese. We have so many more combats ahead of us. I will take this. Okay, into the shop we go. Pounce is new. Deal 12 damage. The next skill you play costs 0. Cool. Calculated Gamble has a new art. Discard your hand, draw the many cards. Same deal. Cloak and Dagger. Fan of Knives. Shivs now hit all enemies. Add 4 shivs to your hand. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Ganache. Every time you play 5 cards, deal 10. If I could afford both of these, that'd be awesome. This is new. Planisphere. Whenever you enter a question mark room, heal 4. Okay. Uzu bracelet and toolbox. Interesting. Oh, wait. The Gambit. Gain 50 block. If you take unblocked attack damage this combat, you die. Wow. Wow, that is bad. That's... I mean, it's good, but it's bad. Okay. Scary. I will take Fan of Knives. Seems fun to me. And Pair. Okay, it's a lot of max HP scaling. If we had taken that other thing, we'd be up there. Okay, there's no better turn than now to Fan of Knives. Thought I had enough. Regen potion. Whoa. That looks good. Adrenaline. Gotta take it. Gotta take it. I don't even care. I think there was something good there, and I can't even think about it. We're gonna hop right into an elite fight right now. Fested upon dying summons something. Okay. Well, let us... If he's gonna die and split into a bunch of little things, then I'm gonna hold on to the Fan of Shivs, because it's our only source of Shivs. So it's essentially a 2-mana attack that gives us 4 damage AoE attacks. I'm going to start with the Toric Toughness and then Strike. What were those? Oh god, they're really gross. Unplayable. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 3 damage. Okay. Okay. Give me an Adrenaline. 8 damage coming in. We can block it with Sly or the Untouchable. So I think we will. And then Flick Flack because it deals more damage. Oh wait, we had... Okay, I could have done more damage. I forgot we had the Toric Toughness active. He's adding more of those? Dude. That's not good. Luckily, he doesn't have all that much health, but this is, like, bad. Okay, Flick Flack. Still have to save this. Important to note that Infestation deals damage. It's not lose HP. It's nice. Toric Toughness, Survivor. Okay. Oh god, that's an annoying breakpoint. It's not one. But there are a lot of those. Okay, okay. Break apart. They're all stunned. So if I draw Fan of Knives. That'll give me 4 that deal 4, which is 16. So it doesn't kill anything here. But you're the furthest. So I'm going to strike here. We're just hoping that we draw Fan of Knives. There we go. Okay, and then I'll play the Distilled Chaos because we're likely going to get another one. Fantastic. Warpaint. Upgrading those two is wonderful. I should have checked this first. Ooh, Serpent Form. Is this new? Yes, whenever you play a card, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. That is a great answer. Oh my god. As an individual who is terrified of snakes, they did a good job. Okay. Let us see what the upgrade is for this. That just goes up to 5. Ooh. I really would have liked that to go down 1 in cost. Probably take the... Okay. Well, there is Serpent Form, Adrenaline, Flick Flack, and Defend. Survivor, Tactician. Ooh, because of the way that Sly works, it triggers on play. That's nice. Wonderful. Ooh, I like Serpent Form. And I'll take a Deflect to help encourage Serpent Form. Can we see how much max HP? Okay, that is something I would like. I would really like to see, like, stat tracking on these. Let's Adrenaline first. Great, that got a Serpent Form. Neutralize. You're dealing 6. Yeah, Torque Toughness just gives us block now and then lets us be aggressive for a few more turns. Happily. This now. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I'll take another Flick Flack. AoE feels nice. I think we're good. We have the Healing Potion and the Dex Potion. Fan of Knives. Go up to 5 shivs. Tactician goes up to 2 energy. Neutralizes, I'm assuming still too weak, yeah. I think I'll do the Tactician. We do need like some kind of way to discard stuff intentionally now though. Okay, another wonderful start to the game. Serpent Form, Neutralize, Adrenaline. Honestly, I might just go with the Fan of Knives route because there will never be a better time for us to just remove it and deal the damage before they do anything to us or get stronger. 18 damage. Okay, we'll drink this now. Survivor, Flick Flack. Defend. And Flick Flack. I think in this case, I will drink the speed potion now so that I can Toric Toughness and Survivor. Oh. I don't know why that got stunned. I feel like it's an issue of me not paying attention, but we shall see. That... Oh, Toric Toughness. I can only play one card this turn. Good thing we had Toric active. Yeah, that'll make him weak enough. When you apply a dex buff to Toric Toughness, it carries over into the further turns, which I think is very nice. Okay. Also must say, this is gorgeous. This does a little bit feel like an homage to Valheim. If you know, you know. Oh, okay. So the downside of Sly is that it does not get around playing limitations, like how many cards I can play in a turn. Well, I definitely feel like I need to block because I can. Yeah, I would love to see damage, like damage tracking here as well. Oh, bad. I didn't realize that I had the ringing debuff before I started playing. Okay. Good. The explosive butt plug. Choose a card. Another Fan of Knives would be pretty nice. Storm of Steel gives us discard and Shiv benefits. Honestly, this might be the better one. Or Shadow Meld. That's a very cool new card. Double your block. Double your block gain this turn. Okay. So you play that at the start of your turn. I assumed it was going to be double your block, so you played it at the end. I want to take the Storm of Steel because it just seems to make the most sense. And who is this inky dragon? Ooh. Aiel, Melting Dragon. Puppet has arrived. Can you check on father? I'm too tired. Aiel's flesh. Or pale. But I think it's Aiel. Gain additional energy at the start of your third turn, and every turn after that. You have to wait a little while, but after the third turn you have 1 energy. Aiel's Claw. Enchant all defends with Goopy. This gains exhaust when played permanently. Increase its block by 1. At the start of your turn, draw an additional card. I think I like Goopy. Turns everything into like a small version of genetic algorithm. I will take that. And now we just want fights all the way to the top. And I think our little path here to the right is the answer, because we still want to increase our max HP. Now, this has been 10 max HP positive since we've gotten it, because we started at 70. We would be at 80 normally. We're at 90, and we lost 14 for this. So this has given us quite a bit. Yeah, I think I go with a Survivor Flick Flack. Defend. Can deal 15 and 3. I think a Toric Toughness to fully block both of them, but him Getting blocked means he gets stunned. Adrenaline, no snake form. Fan of Knives, still the best option that we have for this turn. And because the fight's going to end soon, play the defends so they get upgraded. We can play defend, piercing whale, strike. Got one more turn to give me defend, toric toughness. Did we play all of them? We did. So these... Oh, we don't have many defends anymore. We only have the 4. I'm realizing this. Mirage. Game block equal to poison on all enemies. That's pretty nice. Sucker Punch. Deal 10, apply 2 weak. Acrobatics. It's got to be acrobatics. We just need more ways to discard stuff. Oh, you're new. Tunneler. Okay. Assumed invulnerability before big attack. Based on the theming. Okay. Acrobatics. We will discard this to gain 2 energy. But he's probably going to dig down this turn. Ooh. I can just do this. That leaves a bunch of shivs for me later. 23 damage, yep. Makes sense. Sucks that it has to be on this turn. And I absolutely need to block. I would love to Serpent Form here, but it's also not really necessary for getting through this fight. Oh, does he stay down there? Block is not removed at the start of the tunneler's turn. Stunned if all block is removed. Okay. Got you. Give me an acrobatics here. Tactician, you can go. And then toric toughness for 7. Do this for 8. I don't want to take that damage. So I will just make him come up and stun him. And then flick flack, strike, defend. We got to get rid of him this turn if possible. Oh, that sucks. God, that's bad. That's not good at all. Acrobatics here because we have this in hand. Survivor, flick flack, toric strike. Okay, and if I discard all of these, it's not more damage, is it? We get 2 more 4 damage attacks, and these are up. Actually, it would be more. I think it actually makes it possible for us to break that too. 7 and 6 is off by just a little bit. Oh, and it also triggered the... Okay, that's good. That's good. Leading strike. Deal 7, add a shift to your hand, or another acrobatics. Give me another acrobatics. Ooh, what are these little guys? They're moving around really fast. Chomper. And they start with 2 artifact each. Okay. Let's adrenaline first, then acrobatics. We can untouchable here, but we have so many defense that we have to play anyway. So we might as well flick flack. And then we actually have another acrobatics that we could use. I'll flick flack again. And then we can defend 1 and then attack the higher health. Do we still take damage? That was not the plan. Well, I definitely want this. Survivor Tactician. And then Toric Toughness. Daze. Wow, those are so cool looking. I think on this turn, there's not much better we can do than this, so we might as well get artifacts. That kind of sucks. Trigger this, discard Flick Flack, it's great, and then we can Storm of Steel, which will trigger that, and then just do these. Careful. Once we get Serpent Form out, okay, so that's a prepared, right? It's Ice Cut. It's very interesting. Oh, it's a 0 cost attack. Very cool. Okay. Prepared for sure is our answer. We just want to churn through as many of our cards as possible. Okay. So Fan of Knives, obviously a necessity on this turn. We need space for it. Right now we have enough. I think I actually have to start with it, even though it's not ideal. I'll use 1 right now, and then I will Adrenaline. Okay. Okay. Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. Then we can draw 3, get rid of Tactician. So we have 2 more energy. Survivor, get rid of Flick Flack. Use that for free. Hit you. Hit you, and then defend plus. Oh, maybe that was a basic defend. Okay. Draw a bunch. Prepared. I don't want to discard that, but we don't have. I don't have any other defends. Dodge and roll, slice. Very cool new art. And piercing whale. I don't really want these either. I think piercing whale is good, but it's not amazing. Okay. Okay. Defend and neutralize here to see if can we get to 11 block easily. Yeah, we can, because we have this wonderful thing. We will Fan of Knives. Each one of those dealing 12 is just so good. I wish he was dealing 10. If he was dealing 10, piercing whale would absolutely be the answer, but we'll do that. You just spit on me? Okay. Okay. Definitely Flick Flack. And defend. Paired. Flick Flack, strike. Acrobatics. Untouchable. Adrenaline. Serpent Form. Storm of Steel. Very fun. Gambler's Brew is amazing for us. Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 11 damage to all enemies. I love that, and I love this like little beta art too. Bouncing Flask. Or Leg Sweep. Honestly, I don't like any of these. I like what we have going on. Could we take on an elite? We could, but then we'd be down one fight, but we'd also get to go to 2 elites. So we'll go this way. This guy, Entomancer, whenever it's hit, it becomes hit by an attack, add 1 days to your draw pile. Okay. Okay. It's really bad for Fan of Knives. 3 times 7 as your opening move, too. Wow. I'm going to start with an acrobatics. Gives me a tactician play, which is good. Go up to 4 here. I can actually, on this turn, I think it is ideal to serpent form now that we have this, and then drink here. Discard pretty much everything except for this. We can draw into new cards. Okay, and this should be enough. There we go. It's a way for us to get Serpent Form into play because it is so necessary. Storm of Steel would be nice, but we do need some block, so we're absolutely going to go with these 2 options. And then we can discard these because it'll trigger that. Do this. Okay, prepared. Let's get rid of those. Neutralize is honestly not the most amazing thing. I will acrobatics here. Bit of a flick flack. Fan of Knives. If they were slimes, this fight would be so much better for us. Okay. They've taken a lot of damage. We just need to draw pretty much any attack. There we go. Wonderful. Clarity Extract. Draw 1 card at the start of your next 3 turns. Draw 1 additional card. Oh, wait. Burying Shield. If you end the turn with at least 10 block, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Ooh. I like that. Size Cut Plus, 16. Deals 2 less for each other card in your hand. Leading Strike will give us a Shiv. Still don't really want these. I want to keep the deck as concise as possible. That's Smith, obviously. Storm of Steel turns them into Shiv pluses. Serpent Form going up to 5 could be good. I guess. It's such a core part of what we're doing. We might as well make it 5. Ooh, Tuning Fork. Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. I love that. I feel like he has enough health that we should not use at least our Defend Plus. We can upgrade our Defend. Oh, that also helped us because it brought us to 10, so we could deal the 6. Okay. I really want a Serpent Form here, but it's not the answer. Unless we get Tactician. Still, that's 23 damage. Let me Acrobatics. Away the Flick Flack. Then Prepared. The Untouchable and a Strike. And then... still just not... it's 9 damage. It's so much. Couldn't get to the Adrenaline. It's 23 damage. Okay. Give me Defend, Piercing Wail, Storm of Steel. Wait. I took why did I take damage? Why was I taking damage there? Spiny Toad, I should assume not to attack him when he has buffs on him. Okay, now we can Serpent Form on this turn. Neutralize, bring that down to 12. 2. And defend, and defend. We'll get a 6 damage. Prepared. These 2 away. Okay. Raj, another acrobatics. Not going to complain about that. Louse progenitor. Okay, give me an adrenaline. Serpent form. Fantastic. Deflect. Acrobatics. Away the tactician so that we have more stuff to play with. Then give me another acrobatics. Flick flack away. Neutralize. Then we can strike, defend, deal damage. Okay. We have an acrobatics, flick flack, prepared. Get rid of this and this. Then we're free to do this. One more untouchable sounds pretty good. Double damage on weakness, not the worst thing in the world, but I feel like, what is this? Oh god, I hate this thing. That stopped me in my tracks. Okay. We have a way to gain energy here. Serpent form, neutralize, deflect, and we can survivor flick flack. Deal more damage. What is this? Parafright. Illusion. When this dies, it revives next turn at full HP. Okay, okay. So if we focus on killing it, we're gonna just have to deal with it over and over and over again. Let me initiate this turn with an acrobatics. Okay. Because we can fully block. It's 26. We've got 22 here. But this deals 16, so yeah. I feel like I would rather take the 10 and get rid of that thing. Okay. Get 2 cards. Give me a prepared. For a untouchable flick flack. And defend. Defend. Storm of Steel. Awesome. Another buffer. Yes. Blade Dance. That is such a good art. That is such a good art. Well, Backflip is nice, but Blade Dance, for sure. It was good then, it should be good now, especially in this fight. Start with this. Untouchable, no, Tactician for sure. Apply weak to the one dealing the most damage. And then Piercing Wail, seems like it goes crazy here. Torque Toughness. And then we can Blade Dance. And I'm assuming I should get rid of the thing that is trying to debuff me the most. Okay, Adrenaline, Chroma Steel, and Serpent Form. Definitely Serpent Form here. I think I have to Survivor away the Flick Flag. And then Storm of Steel here. $15. We're still taking a lot of damage. I will drink one of my lucky tonics. Oh, I might have messed that up. That's okay. Fan of Knives should take care of this whole fight. Captain's Wheel. It's nice to have. Dagger Throw could be nice. I think at this point I take an accuracy, though. Okay. Acrobatics to start. Get rid of the Tactician. Fantastic. Let's go in for a weakness attack there. And then block with 1 defend. Strike. Storm of Steel. I didn't need to use the defend, I guess, but I guess there's the benefit of using it to upgrade itself. I think in this scenario we just keep it simple. He's gonna go under. Prepared. Serpent form, deflect. It's great. Having the carryover, or maybe that was Captain's Wheel. That was Captain's Wheel. Adrenaline. Fan of Knives. Very nice. Now I think Cloak and Dagger is good. Is there anything that we have that we're like, we need to upgrade that? I don't think so. I don't think anything here feels like a necessary upgrade. I'll take the rest. The 81 going into this fight. Knowledge Demon. Okay, okay. I see. This is very creepy. I think just because of the nature of this counter, that choose a card, draw 1 fewer card each turn. At the end of your turn, take 6 damage. Give me Disintegration. I feel like I can block more than I can deal with not having cards in hand. Although this is going to be a rough turn. I'm going to use this colorless potion here. Ooh. Yeah, give me a free Mayhem. Then Fan of Knives. We're taking damage. It's good to know that we can block that. He stole a card. Did he steal a card? Or did he exhaust it? Might have exhausted it. Okay. Adrenaline first. Then Prepared. We have a good slew of options. And then Acrobatics. We have Untouchable again. Serpent Form. Now we're alive. Acrobatics again. Rid of Flick Flag. Acrobatics again, because it's just that good. Toss the Strike. Prepared. Get rid of Untouchable and Toric. And then Storm of Steel. All these away. They're not touching us, man. Now that was our biggest block turn because it was our Captain's Wheel. He's going to heal itself and buff himself and deal 11 damage. Okay, so we'll just defend, strike, flick, flack. Plus... Oh, God. It said plus 30 and then strength below it. I thought it gave itself plus 30 strength. At least for a moment. Okay. Defend, shiv, neutralize, acrobatics. Get rid of flick, flack. Acrobatics. Piercing wail. Okay, 2 of these. Then... Is there a point in... No. These deal 8 damage, so they technically deal 13. The end of your turn takes 7, or sloth, you cannot play more than 3 cards. Well, we have to go with the damage. Sorry. Sorry, body. Is he forcing it? Oh, no, that's mayhem. That we're being forced to play a card. Okay, toss the strike. Obviously the least useful card there. Reflect. Blade dance. 22. These both deal 11 damage because we upgraded the snake. Wow. Exact kill. That's really nice. Add a card. We've got Corrosive Wave. Whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. That's really good for us. After Image. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. Also very good for us. Echoing Slash. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Repeat this effect for each enemy killed. Ooh, that's really cool too. I want to take Corrosive Wave. The Contract Killer. Baku. Oh, there's a dialogue? This won't end well for you. Whispering Earring, Preserved Fog, Music Box. Do they always offer the same ones? Because this is exactly what I was offered before, correct? Or was Preserved Fog different? Move 5 cards from your deck, add Folly to your deck. Unplayable, Innate, Eternal. You get to remove 5? I could remove all 4 strikes. And what else? All 4 strikes and something else. Not the defense. The defense are too useful now. Maybe Toric. Toric has been nice, but it honestly is pretty clunky. And it does make our Ring of Snake. I mean, it's always just in our first hand, right? Can't be removed or transformed. Innate, unplayable. That's kind of fine. Music Box isn't bad. Like, there's no downside. Whispering Earring, downside. I have no idea what he's going to do on my first turn. And if I'm going to ruin my first turn anyway, might as well get to remove 5 useless cards from my deck. That sounds like the best option for me. Definitely those 4. Figuring out the 5th is Toric. There we go. Proceed. Now, we have a lot of money. We need to go either here or here. And I would like to be able to use it, so I'm going to go here. The Cultist. We drew a lot of our defends and nothing else really. Okay. Well, Cloak and Dagger. Sly, and then use one of these so that we deal 6 at the end of the turn. Caw. No draw, sadly. Corrosive Wave. Guess accuracy, defend, blade dance. We are We're drawing kind of backwards, which is strange, but okay. Serpent form, adrenaline, deflect, prepared, untouchable, defend, and then acrobatics, get rid of flick flack, acrobatics, sure, neutralize. There we go. $30 damage. We'll block 15 there, 4 there, 12 there, and then flick flack. Prepared. And toss Tactician and Untouchable. Should have Corrosive Wave first. Absolutely should have Corrosive Waved first. But it's okay. Dagger Throw plus. Ricochet. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 4 times. Give that to me. Now I know what this thing is. It's that worm that we fought earlier. Ooh. Ranwid the Elder. You are approached by the oldest person you have ever seen. Be made once more. It's me, Ranwid. You do not know this man. Give Clarity Extract, obtain a random relic. Give 100 gold, obtain a random relic. Give Captain's Wheel, obtain 2 random relics. Oh, I love Captain's Wheel. I do really love Captain's Wheel. It's been coming in clutch. But 2 relics for this? Yeah, give me that. Ooh, Stone Calendar and Shuriken. That was worth it. That was definitely worth it. Yeah, we're gonna take this path up. Here's that weird turret operator guy. Okay, acrobatics, untouchable, ricochet. We can do ricochet right now, or get the block because we are kind of in need of block. We have another one that I think we're going to use anyway. So I will do that. And then I will discard this. Apply weak to you. So you go down 5 damage. And then Adrenaline gives us access to our accuracy, which we can then either Cloak and Dagger or Blade Dance. Are we blocking enough? No, that's 10 plus 6. So Cloak and Dagger would bring us almost there, where we need to be. Give us 2 shivs to use. And then Storm of Steel. All of these away. Get rid of him. Oh, we gain strength because of the Shuriken. That's amazing. Okay. Very fun. Lechet. Sucker Punch. Backflip. I do like the idea of backflip. Just giving us a little bit of draw. A bit more digging. Get this right path. Ooh. These are that little thing that we were dealing the perfect damage for. Paper Cuts. When Scroll of Biting deals unblocked attack damage to you, you lose 2 max HP? Oh, God, no. You are not allowed to do that. Sorry. I think what I have to do here is Fan of Knives into Storm of Steel, which will trigger 2 different attacks into additional damage. We've got Anticipate, Bouncing Flask, and Dodge and Roll. I don't want any of these. They don't really help my game plan. Okay, the Knight. I don't remember this one being much of an issue. If we get the same stuff going on that we had last round, then we'll be good. Okay. Corrosive Wave is pretty sweet. We can just talk. No, we gotta discard this, obviously. Wow, they all hit him. That's honestly hard to believe. But Acrobatics, I just applied 9. Are you serious? Okay, whatever. It's crazy to me. I do feel like I can get a little bit more. Well, I can do this to block, and then I'll just Storm of Steel all of these away. Target the caster. Yeah, that Corrosive Wave is wild. Just applied 14 to everybody. Okay. Hexed. Adds Ethereal to the card. Okay. 15 damage coming in. I don't really want that. I'm gonna use my energy potion so that I can Serpent Form and then Acrobatics. And then the Acrobatics will discard. Discard this so we get some block. And then we can neutralize you, so you deal 11. And I guess just Flick Flack once. We technically applied enough poison that it's a waiting game on everybody, but let's do this. Definitely don't want to get rid of that, so is these two? Oh, wait, what? Did they? Oh, they downgraded one of my dampen. While it's alive, all your cards are downgraded. Oh, okay. You're a problem. Well, yeah, let's Acrobatics here, and then we have Flick Flack. Cool. Okay, cool. There's a shovel. Noxious Fumes. Start of your turn. Apply 3 poison to all enemies. That's the same as before, but I do love the art with the beetle. Follow through. This little puppet again. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. If the last card you played this turn was a skill, apply to weak. Finisher. Deal 8 damage for each attack. Already played this turn. That's a very cool art. I don't know why it looks like a tiger, but it really looks like a tiger. Okay. We're skipping. 688 gold going into here. Petrified Toad. At the start of each combat, procure a potion-shaped rock. Deal 15 damage. Okay. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7. Following with what we've done already. Pinpoint, deal 17 damage, cost 1 less for each skill you played this turn. Oftentimes free, probably. Gold Axe, deal damage equal to the number of cards played this combat. Mentioned this last time. I think this is really good with this character. I'm picking this up. We'll use the card removal service just because things are feeling a little clunkier than I would like. We just add an attack. Where is it feeling clunky? Honestly, like Piercing Wail has felt a little bit clunky with how strong our block is with Untouchable and everything, but it exhausts itself. So I don't know if I want that out of the deck. But something isn't feeling right. I'm gonna toss it. I'm gonna toss it. Remove all artifact and block from the enemy. Remove all artifact. Test subject. And acrobatics and infinite blades. Okay, this costs 193 and it's 7. This costs half that almost, and it's 5. I will buy this and drink it. And then I will buy this, and then I will leave and I will see if this potion-shaped rock appears as a potion in my potion belt. Okay. Whenever you play 3 or fewer cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of the next turn. It's not gonna do much for us. Ooh, what are these guys? They're like the incense that we saw earlier. Possess strength. When killed, return all stolen strength to the player. Possess speed. When killed, return all stolen dexterity to the player. Cool. Okay. We'll start with a backflip so we can draw some cards. Man, I want that. It is a potion-shaped rock that we use to throw at things. We'll throw it at this thing. Give me an acrobatics. Glad I did that. I should discard this. And give me an adrenaline. And give me serpent form. Serpent form just seems kind of busted. We have draw, so corrosive wave into some draw, into some gaining of the health. This deals 7 damage right now. Let's make you weak because you're dealing more damage. And then Fan of Knives. Now this deals 14. You're taking 9. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage. I don't want that. It's not good. Got a little too comfortable. Should have focused on the defense there. Acrobatics. Lost the untouchable. Then we can corrosive wave, prepared, crazy combo, flick flack, and accuracy can go. And then you're almost dead. You're almost dead. Oh, I just Storm of Steel. They both die. Awesome. Power Potion is better than 15 damage, I would say, probably. Yeah, this is probably going to be not always worth it, but if you, again, I said in the last episode that I think a potion build would be really cool with this character. I don't even know why I'm stuck here. Calculated Gamble makes this go crazy. I just need to upgrade that. Okay. You're going to deal 29 damage. I don't want you to deal 29 damage. Let's start with an acrobatics into discarding tactician, prepared, untouchable, untouchable, can go. There's 19 block already. Are you an elite? You are an elite. So let me drink this serpent form for free. I'll take that. Another acrobatics. Discard ricochet. We're blocking for 28. Give me one more serpent form plus a deflect. And it does not come in as a separate instance of damage, which in some cases may be important. I don't think it'll be very important though. I think I want to weaken him and then just discard all these and get new cards because we need to be able to do more. Corrosive wave, backflip, acrobatics. I was gonna give myself one more corrosive wave. That would have been not a good idea. I think we just go for another acrobatics, right? Because we have the chance at doing this kind of thing. Taking 1 damage. I'd rather end the fight a little bit earlier. Okay. Play defend. Venerable T-set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 additional energy. Be pretty nice for the boss fight. Another deflect doesn't seem necessary. Dagger throw doesn't seem necessary. And noxious fumes doesn't seem very helpful. We need to increase the speed of our deck. Let's go here. You're definitely gonna smith because this calculated gamble. Oh no. No. You've ruined my boy. This one. Why is this one different? So many of them have been the same, but you've ruined my boy. Oh, goodness. No. Let's dig. Well, that's a useless relic. We're not ending with 0 ever. Enchant an attack with Corrupt to deal 50% more damage, but lose 2 HP. Choose a card to transform. We have an attack that we want to deal 50% more damage. Like, but this would deal 4. Gold Axe. Gold Axe, honestly? Honestly? Yeah. Stick that on here. Enchanted Gold Axe. So we really only use it to end the match. 13 damage. We entered a rest site though, so let's Serpent Form first. Flex on him. Do a little defend plus. Okay. Got untouchable. We got a prepared in hand. Give me the adrenaline first. Dang. Prepared? Dang. I'm looking for the corrosive wave. Discard these two. And we can acrobatics. Untouchable away. Then corrosive wave is in there with some draw. So let's go for it. Corrosive wave first. Acrobatics. Definitely get rid of the thing that gives us energy. Keep doing stuff. Prepared. Flick flack. Ricochet. Goodbye. Backflip. Neutralize. Deflect. This deals 31 damage. I don't need to use it right now, though. I'd rather upgrade these over time. I can just use it. And then we're fine. Defend. Acrobatics. Swift potion. I didn't use my thing there. Knife trap. Play every shiv in your exhaust pile on the enemy. Oh, wow. Thematically, this is cool. Like, you just have a bunch of knives that you've already used, getting ready to hit them. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. That's awesome. Was it upgraded already? What's the upgrade? Upgrade and play every ship. Yep. I want that. Or what's this upgrade? It gains retain. Okay, that's not as cool as knife trap. What is this? Okay, okay. I see you. It's little weird. It's a little strange. Adaptable. When it would be defeated, it instead revives even stronger. Uh-huh. So, okay, you're gonna have to explain this one to me, game. I don't want to take 20 damage this turn, but I also don't have many options. Go Serpent Form, Neutralize, Defend, Flick Flack. Okay, we have Untouchable and Ricochet and Backflip. I think I'll start with Backflip. Into... Well, we're gonna block for 12, so I don't really care all that much. More damage, the better. That'll play a couple cards. I can't. He died really fast. Plus 200 health. Okay, he's gonna come back stronger again. I feel like I might be the idiot here, so I'm just gonna let it play out. I feel like I'm supposed to kill him multiple times. I'm gonna try to kill him multiple times. Accuracy, I don't want you to go actually right now. I think we toss these two. I like accuracy. I like the idea of just playing a couple more of these. That is a corrosive wave. Is it useful this turn? No. There's no world where we play corrosive wave this turn. Well, no, not really. We just play this defend, fully block that, deal some damage. 30. That's dealing 34. Honestly, I gotta use the Swift Potion here. We didn't draw anything because we had to shuffle these back into our deck. We need a Survivor Untouchable. And then I'll take the Clarity too. Storm of Steel, Defend, Flick Flack, Gold Axe. Give me Flick Flack. Storm of Steel. Yeah, it was more damage because of the strength gain and the damage from the Serpent form. Okay, so you don't get to do that this turn. Oh, he's already gone. I can still play this card. I can still technically play that card. I can't play this card, and I can't play these cards. Okay. End turn. Let's see him. Nemesis. At the end of every other turn, gains intangible. Reduce all damage taken and HP lost to 1. Lasts for 1 turn. Okay. Okay, I see you. Let's go with an Acrobatics Tactician. Corrosive Wave. Acrobatics. Untouchable. And then Backflip. And then Defend is free. And then we're almost there. So we can calculated gamble these all away. Apply absolutely as much as we possibly can to you. This will be enough block, so we'll just do the damage instead. There we go. Now you have 32 on you. I will drink this turn because it doesn't feel to me like we are going to be able to block that much. Ooh. Almost got him. This turn, can't do anything really. Sucks because we just got this, but at least use those now. Give me an Acrobatics first. Toss the Gold Axe, it's not going to do anything for me. Backflip. Prepared. Prepared feels great with these two. Acrobatics. Touchable. Acrobatics again, Flick Flack. Then save those because I want to draw these cards next turn. Honestly, I think neutralize Storm of Steel is our best option. Just applies so many instances of damage. Burn. Ugh, those burns look chemical. I'll do a Corrosive Wave. Awesome. Ricochet. That's enough. Oh. What a cool death animation. Not even an introduction. That's not the silence way. Bang. Dead. Okay. Okay, this number is definitely different, right? It's different. Epoch. Let's see what we unlocked. First of all, the Silent. Fantastic trophies occupy this forsaken place. All were defeated one by one. Those marked by the Silent always fall. Look at the louse hanging. Oh, it's so cool. We got two more questionably shaped potions, but there's our poison potion, our ghost in a jar, and our cunning potion. Fitting. The Silent hungers for a greater challenge. Ascensions are now available. Fantastic. Bigger prey. Love it. Love this placeholder. The other sisters judge the fourth one in silence. They have not seen her for over 3 centuries. She returns with an ugly, pulsating scrap. The Silent recollects the trials she endured for this trophy, but does not speak. To speak is weak. One can only prove herself with more impressive trophies. There is always bigger prey. That's cool. So there's a tribe. There's a tribe of silence, and they apparently have to hunt more and more things. I like that. We got Bubble. If the enemy has poison, apply 9 poison. Snake Bite. Hatred of me. Apply 7 poison. An Accelerant. Poison is triggered an additional time. Oh my god. That is good. That's a game-changing card. Anomalous Planet. The Regent. His Majesty barely even looked anymore and swiped through planet profiles in the current constellation. I demand to visit a more exciting planet. The Regent slammed his fists down on the space console. Beep, beep, beep. Anomalous planet detected. That's our new guy. That's our new guy. The Regent has arrived. His Majesty may now embark upon the Spire. Onwards. Unlock the Regent as a playable character. Hell yeah. Sickness carrying a familiar scent courses through the Silent's veins. The heart piece is slowly killing her. The grotesque trophy is hurling into the ocean, but the blight has no cure. She will die soon. Bandages, paper crane, and Tingsha's back. I love that. What else did we unlock? Just this? Scribbles. These placeholder arts are great. On this quiet planet, beasts of imagination began to dot the world. They roam the lands in this time of simple, gleeful violence. Countless ways to kill, to feed, and to proliferate are suggested. Colonies, hives, groups, and schools ebb and flow into the nooks and crannies of Prion. That unsettling lamp. Each combat, the first time you play a card that debuffs the enemy, double its effect. Very cool. Intimidating helmet. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. Whoa. Whoa. That would have been crazy in this run. Reptile trinket. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Okay. This turn. So there's definitely going to be some more potion generation. Wonderful. Thank you guys for hanging out. See you next time.